So today I'm going to be showing you how to create the perfect nude look. This is ideal for an everyday makeup look, or if you just want to impress a date. I think it's nice and simple. It's not too fussy on the eyes and the lips, which men seem to like. So I'm going to get started. We have already taken the makeup off, and we used actually True Cleanser. This has wild pansy and vitamin E, and it's just really soothing and moisturising at the same time. Next, we're going to apply the True Lift Tonic Toning Treatment, and this is just a spray. All we do is simply just spray this on the skin. Cold. And we just leave that to dry, pat it into the skin. Now we're going to apply True Beauty Holy Grail Facial Moisturiser. Just give that a couple of pumps. Rub that between your fingers, and then just apply all over the skin. This is a really nice moisturiser for creating a base for your makeup. Okie dokie. Now we're going to apply the foundation, and when I apply foundation, I think it's really important that you use your fingers. This is good because it's hygienic, but it's also really nice in that you can warm it in your palm and you can apply to places where you think you need more or less. So I'm going to be using Dream Satin Liquid in Light Porcelain. Okay, so start by working on the T-zone area. This is because this tends to be the areas that you need most coverage. And just work that in. Patting. Don't swipe it across the face. That's a mistake a lot of people make. My model has amazing skin, so she doesn't really need a lot of foundation, but obviously everyone thinks they do. They always think their skin's worse than it is. And in fact, it never really is. So just keep blending it into the skin. Applying pressure as you do so. Make sure you take it into slightly into the hairline and slightly onto the jaw, because otherwise when you step out into daylight, if you're going to be wearing this in daylight, it's very, very obvious the difference between makeup and your normal skin tone. And obviously if you've got worse skin, obviously this is amazing skin, but if you have like problematic skin like I do, you can apply more to certain areas, and that's the great thing about using your hand to do this. Next, we're going to be concentrating on the eyebrows, and we'll be using L'Oreal Superliner Brow Artist. It's a lot better if you create a lighter shade at this corner of the eye, and then when you work towards the outside, go darker. It just opens the entire eye out. I'm all for big, bushy eyebrows, but I think what's important is that you draw on each individual hair rather than just dragging, across like this. You want to try and imitate the idea of drawing each individual hair, so flicking up. Okay, and we're going to the next one now. I'm just filling in any gaps. And then we're going to start on the eyeshadow. So we're actually only going to use one eyeshadow, and that's by MAC, and it's called Uninterrupted. It's a really, really lovely colour. And what we're going to do is we're going to, again, just put it on the back of your hand just to make sure that, you're not putting too much on at once. It's better to build the colour than, start with loads on the brush. And we're going to gently buffer this in to the crease of the eye. A nice sweeping action. Perfect. We're just trying to create a contoured look, the idea of bigger eyes and creating more shadow, so there's more depth in the eye. Again, I'm only using one eyeshadow because I'm trying to create a really simple look that is easy to do, but you could then take a darker colour and push into the crease line. A stronger look. If you're going to use this on a night out, maybe you want to put more dimension into the eye. And creating shadow and highlights on the skin is what makes your face, really look alive and awake, and it's what a lot of makeup artists do, especially for fashion shows. It's like a play on light. Okay, we're now going to, if you open your eyes for me, we're going to go underneath the eye. A lot of people forget to do this. It's a really nice way to open the eye again. Okay, so if you look up for me, we're just going to buffer the same colour under the eye. You want to concentrate on the outside area, like the outer corner, because that's where you want it to be darkest. With me? Perfect. Okay. It's a really great everyday colour. I use it almost every day. Just going back into the crease of the eye, just to get a bit more definition. I feel like I could probably do it a little bit more. Next, we're going to curl the eyelashes. This is super, super important. Many people forget to curl eyelashes and they don't realise what difference it can make. I'm just using some Kevin Coon eyelash curlers. They're quite pricey, and I think they're about £40, but they'll last you forever. So you're really making an investment with them. And just hold them for about 8 seconds. Just applying pressure. Then move on to the next one. Some people find that all they need to do is curl their eyelashes in the morning, and that they don't really need a mascara, but I love mascara. I think that's my number one thing. If I'm going to use anything, I'll use mascara. I'm going to use 2 mascaras now. I'm going to use a Bare Minerals Flawless Definition Mascara in black, and I'm going to use the Volume Mascara by Kevin Coon. Just apply it. I think just a little lashing of black mascara really opens the eye and makes, you know, a more stronger look, more defined. And again, you don't have to put mascara underneath the eye. It's just your own personal preference. Okay, now we're going to the next eye. This mascara is really nice in that it doesn't clump, but it still lengthens. Like I said, this look would be great for your first sort of date. I don't know why, but I just think it's really simple, but then draws attention to all your best features. It helps open the eye, create bigger eyes, bigger lips, you know, contoured face, but without being too much. And nowadays it's all about no makeup. And what I mean by that is boys think you're wearing no makeup, but actually it takes a lot of effort to get to that stage. Next, I'm going to apply the Volume Mascara. Again, this just with one coat. This is just going to give a little bit more volume. And I'm only going to apply this to the top lashes and concentrating on the outer corner. This is where you want it to be the darkest and the most volumized. Fantastic. Okay. Next, we're going to be using Bobbi Brown in Golden Light 1. This is a fantastic contouring product. The reason I love it so much is that it contains no shimmer. I think shimmer creates a really awful look when you use it for contouring. This is more natural. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this brush, lightly dab it, again on the back of my hand, just making sure there's no excess product. Because you can build this, it's better to build than apply it too much. Follow the natural line of the jaw. So under here, we're going to start, and then we're going to go with the cheekbone. So it's really important when you contour under the cheekbone to draw down, otherwise you get an actual harsh line, which is horrible. So draw the product down like this. Also, when you apply makeup, I don't apply foundation with the brush, but if you apply powder, etc., you want to make sure you're using it really lightly. When you start pressing heavily, you're actually disturbing the brush and you're getting, you know, not the right effect. You want it to be nice, you want it to look flawless. So it's best to be really gentle. Okay, now we're going to go under the cheekbone. I'm just going to take it on its side and pulling it around like this. And this just slims the face. And once you get the hang of it, it's something that it doesn't take a lot of time. Now we're going to move on to this side, exactly the same. Make sure you mimic what you did on the other side, otherwise you're going to get an unequal finish. You almost want to curve it. You don't want any harsh lines, you want it to look, you know, really natural. And you're just trying to create depth into the face. That's what we're trying to do with this look. And if you just go into the temples and up the side of the forehead, again, slimming the side of your face. Okay, now what we want to do is apply blusher. I'm going to be using Bobbi Brown and Apricot. This is, you know, a product that lots of people use just because it's a fantastic colour. So again, on the back of your hand, making sure you don't have too much excess. And if you just do the apples of the cheeks and the higher areas, that's where we're concentrating. We want to create warmth to the skin, especially in the winter period. Just fan that in. Fantastic. Next we're going to be highlighting, and we're going to be using MAC Soft and Gentle, which is a fabulous colour if you just have a look at it, and a lovely texture on the skin. And we're just going to knock some off the back of your hand and apply right at the top of your cheekbones, so this area here. Just buff that in lightly. This product looks really lovely when the light catches it, and again it helps slim the face down. You also want to take a bit of this product with your fingertip, again dab it on the back of your hand, and apply underneath the brow. This just helps lift it, just dabbing it lightly. And again the other eyebrow. And you can take it into the corner of the eye. This will just help lighten the whole area and make your eyes really pop. Lastly, take it again and just on the Cupid's bow area, apply highlighter. Okay, so now we're going to do the lips. And for the lips, I'm going to be using number 7 Precision Lip Pencil in Nude. This is a really lovely lip pencil and creates a really great colour. So I'm just going to line the lips. People often make the mistake of going past the lip line thinking they can create bigger lips like this. And this is the best way to make them look bigger. Okay, and you want to fill in as well, so make sure to fill in the lips. This will help your lipstick stay in place. You could simply leave it like this because it's a really lovely colour. You almost don't need a lipstick, but we're going to use a lipstick and a lip gloss today. How exciting. So we're going to be using Dior Addict Ultra Gloss in Glow. And you're probably thinking she's forgotten to put the lipstick on first. No, I haven't. I prefer lip gloss first. It's a play on texture, and I learnt it from actually a makeup artist at NARS, and I've used it ever since, and it makes such a difference. I swear by it. Okay, so just apply this. We want to concentrate on the middle of the lip. That's where you want to apply the most gloss, and just blend that into the lip. This is lip brushes from number 7. I really recommend it actually. This just creates a really nice moistured glow to the lips. Okay. And next, we're going to apply a Topshop lipstick in Nevada, which is a nude colour. This is a really great nude. Starting in the corners and working inwards. And this is a really lovely sort of Kate Moss nude. Lastly, I'm just going to go back with the highlighter, Soft and Gentle, and I'm going to put it into the centre of the lip area here, just to draw light into this area to create bigger lips. There we go. And there we have it. This is our nude look that we've created. Really pretty, really simple to do. It might seem like it's taking a time, but that's just because I've talked you through absolutely everything. You could probably do this look in under 5 minutes, and she looks beautiful, I think. Thank you so much for watching my video on how to create the perfect nude look, and stay tuned for next time when I'll be talking about the trend of berry lips and eyes. Perfect for this Christmas. Thank you, and lots of love from us beauty geeks.